G'day everyone, welcome back to Baggers Unfiltered 26. I'm your host Henry, and welcome to episode 73. I'm pumped to be here. Louis pumped to be here, but as always, I'm joined by.
Louis, as you just heard, from Perth Blue Baggers Pod and Carlton Flaggers, as always.
There you go. Well, I accidentally gave it away. That's the first time I've done that since starting the pod. But that's all right because you guys are used to seeing Louis now. So
Yeah.
pumped to be here. Pumped to have a big game this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be so much fun. There's a lot on the line. There is so much on the line this week. Do we get
Yes.
up? Do we not get up? Oh, it's just there's so many people that go for St Kilda that we sort of explained in our last pod that we did. That just so cocky and it'd be really nice to silence them.
I'm just
So
surprised how cocky they are for a team that has only one premiership and hasn't won anything in 60 years. Just
exactly,
baffling.
exactly. It's silly. It's actually silly.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
there's a few there's a few Insta accounts that just take the piss out of Carlton fans, and it's
Yeah.
good rage, mate. I'll give you that.
Yes. So obviously, want to win for that perspective, but the players honestly couldn't care. The bigger enemies are obviously Silvani and TDK, and boy, I wish I was there so I could boo both of them to bits. Normally, I don't condone um, the booing, but look, those two, maybe not so much TDK, but certainly Silvani, absolute traitor to this club and his family, his legacy.
Definitely, that trade period definitely had a bit more spice to it than any other trade period. Like you'll see trades every year. Like Durden won't get booed, and neither should he, because he wanted to move back
Mm.
to South Australia, and he's absolutely destroying it at the moment. And good on him. Uh, but there's bigger names in football that really could have launched your club for the next few years. Really could have put the club in a really good position to go all the way. And they decided they wanted to take their talents elsewhere and put the club in a bit of a shithole. So shithole players, shithole people. Uh, can't wait. I
Yeah,
really, really hope they both get bitched. I cannot wait. It would be to see like Silvani get held to what, like 10 touches, 0 marks. That's a dream. Teddy K to probably get his hair pulled and then have a cry about it. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. That'd be good. Can't wait. But it does
yeah,
feel like this is almost becoming into a bit of a rivalry. So as we've just mentioned, we've seen two very big footballers leave our club, important footballers, that we weren't happy about, and the fans knew. Everyone knows that we're not happy about it. So
mm.
comes down to this week. Show a reply. Give us something to work
Yes,
with. Do what you
heck
did
of a lot
last
of
week.
emotion, a
It's
lot of
just,
emotion in this
oh
game.
yeah. If we can't let them run a 4 to 5 minute patch of 2 or 3 goals in that last quarter, because then all of a sudden the game's open and we're probably in trouble. So I'll let you know right now, if we're up at 3/4 time, uh, just keep watching, because there's no way that we're safe.
Mm,
I won't trust this club to be safe at 3/4 time for a very long bloody time. So I'm
exactly.
pumped. I just hope that it's 4 to 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes extra football. It's all it is. Make the right decisions in the centre bounce. Right? Don't put Cherry in there.
Yeah,
It's simple. It's a Williams job. It's an Ainsworth job. In the big moments, let them fast blokes step up. Like that's what we want. That's what everyone wants. That's what everyone can see. Every fan can see that when you're in a centre bounce and you see Chera there, and let's say he's on. I was almost about to say Jack Stewart, but he's off to Melbourne. So let's say he's on Max Hall, who is actually a very talented footballer, and I'd love to have him on Carlton. Let's say he's burst out of a stoppage. There's no catching him. Chera's already 10 metres behind him. But if you put Williams on him, all of a sudden that gap closes to within 2 or 3 metres, and whoop-de-doo, pressure act, anything can happen there, and it won't result in a goal. I'll put money on it. So make the right decisions in that last quarter, but not only the last quarter, just be there within the game. Show yourself in the game. Like, bring yourself to life throughout the game. Just, be there.
They have to respect momentum at times, and I know we talk about it every week, but it's the same issues every bloody time. So hence we need to kind of reinforce it. Hopefully they listen, but I doubt they would. But I'm sure the coaches speak about the same issues week in, week out. They just have to keep pushing at it, doing their best to try and solve some of their issues, which are quite momentous, I must say. So
it's not going to be easy. Everyone needs to know it's not going to be easy, because Saints, when they get onto a bit of a roll, they're dangerous as shit. So let's just smash them. Let's be dangerous. Let's be up for the contest. Let's show the supporters that we want the 4 points. Newman wants to sing the song more than anyone. You saw in his press conference the other week, right? He's pissed. Be pissed. Be pissed from the centre bounce. Want to win the game. Be pissed with each other. Well, actually, don't be pissed with each other that badly. But, if you're going to be really pissed with each other, do it. And then whenever they do something right, get the hell around them.
Yeah.
Back up your bloke. Let's say I'm going to put this into a scenario. Ollie Hollands fucks up a kick, right? I want 5 other defenders get around him, or midfielders get around him, do what they do. Because there's only 1 or 2 people from Carlton that actually get around players after they make a mistake. And I've noticed with other clubs, it's especially Collingwood actually, and Brisbane, they get around. They get around their players. And you can tell that their culture, because people want to go to their clubs, right? Not because they're good, because they're building something. They're building momentum in towards something that's bigger than football, a premiership, right? So I want that to be Carlton. I want Hayward to make a mistake, and I want, Zach Williams, Ben Ainsworth, anyone that's in there, Cripps, Walsh, the leaders, in the future presence of this club, Matt Carroll, everyone, just to get around the bloke. It doesn't matter who it is. It's your teammate. It's the bloke that you share, like, literally 5 or 6 days of your life with. Like, fucking just get around them, show a bit of fight, and all of a sudden, Carlton could be favourites. I'm telling you, I'm always one of them people. I'm sorry, Lou, I'm going to let you speak in a minute, but I'm really pissed off at the moment. There's one of these people that are really confident one week and really not confident the next. Right now, I'm really confident, but I'm also really pissed. And that's the first little combination I've had in a while. Confident and pissed. That's what Carlton need to be. Confident and pissed. Boom.
I reckon I'm the same, yeah. I'm absolutely annoyed with what's been going on this season, the same old issues. Seeing nothing's been learnt from 2025, apart from maybe culture. The culture seems better than it was last year, that's for sure. But, yeah, when the same issues keep reappearing, it's hard not to ignore and therefore be annoyed by it. Well, I'll just briefly talk about some of the things I want to see. Again, like I said, same issues each week. Therefore, it's the same ways to address these issues. What we need to do is obviously the 4-quarter performance, no lapses, no fade outs. You need to sustain the effort and the structure all game. Therefore, you stop the momentum swings. So when they get a run on, we respond immediately. That has to be done. You need to find a way to halt the game as well, I think. So not let it snowball through. I'd recommend they need to slow the game up a touch. Really put. I know a lot of people are critical when they go into defensive mode too early, but sometimes it's the best way to arrest the momentum. So I'm kind of in favor of that. Let us know in the comments what you think. Obviously, also need cleaner ball movement, so they need the faster decisions and to be better by foot. And you also need to take the game on without panic. And one of my favorite players to watch lately has been Matt Carroll because he's not afraid to do that type of effort. We also need midfield balance and accountability. So there needs to be support for Cripps and Walsh. We saw that they performed well last weekend, but ultimately there was too many non-performers around them. So you need a better and cohesive midfield there because that's where the game's going to get won and lost. Also need to keep up the tackle pressure. The tackle pressure was good last week, but there's been times in the season when we've just completely dropped off tackling throughout the game, and it's really showed. So that's tackling is essential for, as you said, creating a turnover and seeing what happens, and ultimately defensive pressure. So that needs to be done. Need to lock the ball in and win territory as well. That's what it helps with. So we did well last week with our inside 50 pressure. 13 tackles inside 50 to maybe their 3, so that's decent. Hopefully that keeps up. Got to find the positives sometimes, and can't get exposed on transition. I see this sometimes. So need better organisation behind the ball. One turnover inside our forward 50 and somehow the whole structure's lost and they go right through.
100%.
To their...
That's you go.
No, it's annoying, isn't it? One more thing.
And
sorry, there's a lag.
We've done it again. Righto, you go again. There you go. Have the floor. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to go on mute, actually.
No. One more thing. Forward efficiency, as we always say. Make the inside 50s count and, reward for effort on the scoreboard. So that's the only way you're going to win the games. And 26% inside 50 efficiency probably won't cut it again if you're a team like us, basically. So we need to move it up to about in the 30s, I reckon.
Yeah. Kicking outside the opponent's forward 50. Yeah, that's the one. Always get stuffed up. Look, it's absolutely horrible. It's never been worse. But the thing that I really do not want to see, and I will probably crack the shits if I see it, is people kicking a 5-on-1 to Harry Mackay. And people wonder why we get caught lacking on the transition.
You know what?
Anyone,
I think it's improved a bit with McGovern and Kemp down 100%. There as tools.
Last week it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Last week it was really good. And I think it's because the players are just maybe taking that extra second to lower their eyes. They're not just bombing the living bollocks out of it to friggin' South Sudan. They're actually trying. Like they're generally trying. And you saw it last week. I was really impressed actually with like Ollie Florence game. Takes that extra second to try and find an option. All of a sudden, Kemp and McGovern in that pack. Someone takes a mark. Crummers, Ainsworth, all them combined, boom, McGovern, goal. And he's been elite this year. He's been our best forward. So, yeah.
Works perfectly like that.
I just can't wait. I just want somebody to just drill TDK, drill Silvani. Used to be my childhood favourite player. Left me. I went to Icon Park maybe 8 times trying to find the bloke because I was like 6. I loved him. He was the bloke that was my childhood bloody favourite player. And now to see that's happened, he's gone, he's left. I'm not sad because he's gone and he was my favourite player. Now I wish him nothing but the worst. So
yeah.
Someone just fuck him up. Someone fuck him up, please. I don't care who it is. Mark Penninet, just like what some bloke said, just elbow oofs.
Yeah. It was a Tush's story or something. I tell you what, I don't know whether the best way to go about it is actually start fights with them or the silent treatment, because we saw against Sydney with Curnow, Cripps got into it a bit too much, was indisciplined, gave away a few free kicks, which were quite costly. I don't know whether we should go back to that sort of tactic. It's probably better off to just, I don't know, stay in the game and not focus on external pressures like that, perhaps. So, look, there will be a bit of biffo. I think that's kind of inevitable because there's got to be some hot heads on our team. From all reports, I reckon Pitto's one of them. So Pitto might get into TDK, you know. They probably already had a rivalry. You're on mute.
I was on mute, but that bloke is absolutely pissed. You should have seen him at open training. He was pissed, bro. He was going like I wasn't at open training, but I've seen clips, and you can see him in the ruck with that knee just fucking straight into that bloody little mat that they've got, and that oh man, one of them straight into TDK's nurries. Oh, please.
Yep. Why not? We'll give them that. Yeah, so that's a little something to look out for, I'd say, and the fans are going to get right amongst it. I imagine if, as we said, I'd love to boo both of them if I was there. I think both fans will boo both of them. And I probably
There's
think
gonna be a
that's
fucking fight, bro. There's gonna be like a fucking massive fight just in the crowd somewhere. I can feel it.
Yes, there would be fights. And you know who's going to do it? I reckon Atush with his vlogs, if he posts one, he would certainly get into a fight with someone.
Yeah, he would. Heath McDonald.
Well, I hope that's him. Yeah, let's get into the team lineup changes. So we had
I'm
4
gonna rant
changes.
so hard. Holy fuck, I'm gonna rant.
4 changes. We got Pitto in, Mackay in, and who's the other one? Adam Sard and Ollie Hollins. Out goes Lewis Young, which is probably for the best. We got. I'm struggling to think. Hang on, let me get it up.
Think of mate, think. Lewis, like, while we do that,
Byrne and Moyer got
yeah,
relegated.
Byrne. I know it. Byrne, Moyer. What's his name and what's his name?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think all of the outs are warranted apart from Lord. And then we've kind of lost one midfielder. And we put in Ollie comes in, I guess, but it's not like an inside mid. So I don't know how they're going to manage that. I imagine they're probably going to put some speed through with Williams and Ainsworth.
100%.
It's Frankie Evanson. Still there.
People aren't going to like what I'm about to say, but I don't think it would have hurt Ollie to have a little bit of a run in the twos.
Perhaps, yeah.
He's definitely dropped off. And look, it's probably not the right time to give him the news that he's going to play twos after being a ones player for quite a long time. Not long time, but full year last year, most games than the other year. But based off the year he's had, the struggles that he's on at the moment, it's probably not the worst idea just to get his confidence up, get him in the right mindset, and then get him straight back in the ones, and hopefully he can kick off where he left off last year, because he was really good last year, really impressive.
Yeah, for sure. And what do you make of Lord's omission? He only played 60% time on ground and had 18 disposals. And let me have a look at the rest of his. 18 disposals, 6 tackles, 7 score involvements, and 60% time on ground. It was a very stiff omission.
There has to be something wrong with him. He can't be 100% fit if he's getting dropped one game after we've brought him in straight away. Like, he played one game in the twos, absolutely destroyed it. Next week, back in the ones, and then dropped the next week. So
And
there has to be
playing
something.
60% time on ground also is not
Yeah,
the
it
best.
definitely tells you something. So
Yeah.
as we know, he had that illness in his knee, something like that. I don't know
Yeah.
what really happened there, but unless that's a reoccurring theme, then it's probably not a bad idea. But other than that, I don't see why he's been dropped. He's been impressive. He's been better than Adam Chera. He's been
Yeah.
better. He's been arguably better than George Hewitt. Not in the twos, but definitely if George came back into the ones, which is also some trade news going on. People are reporting that he's not enjoying being in the twos and that he wants to play good footy in the ones, which is completely fair. Obviously, he's a reigning best and fairest, so
Yeah.
we'll
I do
have to
feel
see
for him.
what eventuates there. Yeah, I do as well because he's seems like a really humble guy. So
Yeah.
feel a bit
I've met
bad,
him
but
before.
he had
It was nice. Yeah.
yeah 39 on the weekend. Yeah, if that can't get you a game, he's doing something wrong, and Bossie's not making any midfield changes. So there must be something going on there. Uh, I don't know
I would
where. I
expect
know we're
that.
going to talk about it. I'm trying to get myself away from talking about it. But some bloke had 40 on the weekend. Is consistent every week. Works his ass off. Is better than Adam Sard. Billy Wilson did not get picked. I'm going to riot because that might be the stupidest call I've seen all year.
I agree. And then there's some people claiming that he hasn't done anything when he's had the chance to play, but I think
He said he's played 2 games, for Christ's sake.
yes. And in his round 24 last year, he had 19 disposals, 9 marks, 90% disposal efficiency, 92% kicking efficiency, 4 score involvements, and 3 intercepts and 372 meters gained. So he has shown that he can provide at this level, and certainly has in the VFL lately and throughout last year. So I think he should have got the nod ahead of Sard, but hey, it's nothing we can do about it. Just not happy with the club's selection integrity at the moment.
It's been horrible for years, unfortunately. So
Yeah,
it's pretty weak when you think about it. It's pretty weak
one
from
of
the club, bro.
it's one of the my biggest criticisms of Voss, actually. I think
Yeah,
is that selection integrity, and I think it might even go above some of his during game decisions that he makes. Those are pretty bad, actually, but I mean, this is more consistent than any of those issues have been. So surely you can notice that trend over a long period of time, and the club should have made a decision about it, and will make a decision about it soon enough. So, yeah.
100%.
Anything else
I
to
agree.
add?
I think I don't have anything else to add personally, so I think that will wrap up our preview.
Short and
Episode
sweet.
73. Wowzers. Okay. It feels like literally
Yeah.
4 days ago we were filming episode 70. So as we sort of gave you a little bit of a sneak peek, we really want to get to the ton this year. So you'll see reviews, you'll see previews, you'll see hopefully some guests.
If we got a Sunday game and then a quick turnaround to a Friday or a Thursday game, which I might mean we might not be able to do a preview each time, but there'll certainly be one that combines the both.
Yeah, 100%. I agree, Louis. Righto. Thanks everyone for listening. I had a lot of fun actually today talking shit about 2 bastards. Thanks everyone. Go Blues.
Up the baggers, like, subscribe. Cheers.